Google DeepMind's table tennis robot takes on humans. So, here's a question for you. How confident are you in your ability to beat a robot at table tennis? Well, it turns out Google DeepMind has just raised the stakes by training a robot that can play the game at a competitive amateur level. And get this, it's not just playing. It's actually winning. Google DeepMind claims this is the first time a robot has played a sport with humans at a human level. That's right, no special rules or handicaps. In a series of full-length competitive table tennis matches, this robotic arm, equipped with a 3D printed paddle, managed to win 13 out of 29 games against human players of various skill levels. Impressive, right? The research team even published their findings on Arxiv, and the results have people talking. Now, let's be real, the robot isn't perfect. While it beat all the beginners and won against 55% of the amateur players, it didn't stand a chance against the advanced folks. But still, this is a massive leap forward for robotics. Panag Sankiti, a senior staff software engineer at Google DeepMind who led the project, said, "Even a few months back, we projected that realistically the robot may not be able to win against people it had not played before. The system certainly exceeded our expectations." Imagine seeing a robot outmaneuver strong opponents. It must have been mind-blowing. But this isn't just about fun and games. This research is paving the way for robots to take on practical tasks with skill and safety in real-world settings. Think homes, warehouses, and beyond. Laurel Pinto, a computer science researcher at NYU who wasn't involved in the project, pointed out that Google DeepMind's training method could have a big impact on many other areas in robotics. So, how does this robot pull it off? Humans rely on quick reflexes, sharp hand-eye coordination, and the ability to make split-second decisions. Replicating that in a robot is no small feat. The Google DeepMind team took a two-step approach. First, they ran computer simulations to help the robot learn the basics of hitting the ball. Then, they fine-tuned it with real-world data, letting the system continually improve. They built a dataset that captures all the key details about a table tennis ball, its position, spin, speed, you name it. The robot used this data in a simulated environment to develop skills like returning serves, hitting forehand topspins, and even mastering backhand shots. Now, there's one catch: the robot can't serve. But don't worry, the researchers tweaked the games to work around that. As the robot played against human opponents, it was constantly gathering data to get better. It tracks the ball's position using cameras and keeps an eye on the opponent's playing style with a motion capture system. All that data feeds back into the simulation, creating a continuous loop of learning and improvement. This feedback loop allows the robot to experiment with new skills and adjust its tactics on the fly, just like a human player would. So, the more it plays, the better it gets, both during a match and over time. But it wasn't all smooth sailing. The robot had trouble hitting the ball when it was moving too fast, or when it was outside its field of vision, which is about 6 feet above the table. And don't even get me started on spinning balls. That was a real challenge since the robot can't directly measure spin. Advanced players definitely took advantage of that. Chris Walty, founder of the robotics company Mitra and former head of Tesla's robotics team, pointed out that training a robot to handle every possible scenario in a simulated environment is a major challenge. But Google DeepMind isn't backing down. They're looking into ways to improve, like developing predictive AI models to anticipate where the ball is headed and better collision detection algorithms to keep the robot's paddle safe. Here's the cool part. Despite the robot's limitations, the human players really enjoyed playing against it. Even the advanced players who managed to beat the robot said it was fun and engaging. They saw real potential in it as a dynamic practice partner to help them sharpen their skills. So, who knows? Maybe the next time you pick up a paddle, your toughest opponent could be a robot. Keep it here for more updates.